Hello guys, and welcome to another video in the series of Linux tutorials. In this video we are going to talk about the Nano command line text editor in detail. We will look at the various features and options provided by the Nano command line text editor. So let's begin. So first of all, I will open my terminal, and if I see here, three files are present with the name file2, numbers and practice. Okay. Now if you want to open any file with the Nano command line text editor, you will simply write nano and then the name of the file. So let's say practice. Okay. So the file will be open with the Nano command line text editor. Now to move around the file, you can use the arrows key, and to write something, you can write anything using the keyboard. Let's say this is great. Okay. To delete some text, you can press the backspace key. All right. And then if you want to save, then you can press Ctrl O. All right. And then press enter. Right. So this words or the character has been written. Okay. If you want to exit from here, then you can press Ctrl X. Right. Now let's say you also want to print the line numbers while opening the file. So I can write nano-l, which is for specifying that we want to show or view the file with the line numbers, and then the name of the file. Okay. So if you see here, now the line number is also showing up, right? So I'll again press Ctrl X to exit. Now you can also specify multiple files here. So I can write here nano-l, then specify multiple files. So let's say this is our file 1 practice. Our next file is file 2, and then numbers. Okay, like that. Okay. Now if you see at the left top corner, it is showing that 1 by 3. Basically it means that it is the first file of the 3 files. Okay. If you want to move to the next file, then you can press Alt dot. All right. So you will be reached to the second file. All right. And if you want to reach to the third file, want to go to the third file, then you can again press Alt dot. All right. Now you will be at the third file, right? If you want to open now second file or move in the backward direction, then you can press Alt comma, right? Alt comma and Alt comma. Okay. So now this is how we can move across the file being inside the Nano. All right. So I'll now exit it. So I'll press Ctrl X. Now this has ended the file number 1. Then if I again press Ctrl X, it is going to end this file. And now again Ctrl X. Okay. So all 3 files had been closed. Okay. So now I'll again open the file with the -l option, and the file name is practice. Now let's say that you want to go to a particular line number. For that you can press Ctrl Shift and underscore. Okay. It will ask me to enter the line number and column number, right? So remember that our line number starts from the 1, and this particular character is 1 and 1. So basically this is the first character or first row and first column. Similarly, this character I is our first row and third character, right? So let's say I want to go to the line number 16 and the column number 5. Okay. So it will bring my cursor to this position, line number 16 and column number 5. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So this is how we can reach to a particular line number and also column number. Now let's say that you want to search something. For that you can press Ctrl W. Okay. So let's say I want to search this, right? And I'll press enter now. So here it is written this. Okay. Now if you again want to search the same word in the next location, then you can press Alt plus W. Okay. So this here is also present here, right? Now to go backward or to search backwardly, you can press Alt plus Q. Okay. So like this, Alt Q, then here it is written this, then here it is written like this. Okay. In place of Alt Q, you can also press Alt B, but sometimes it will give you an error that this linter is not defined. So in the place of Alt B, you can use Alt Q, okay, to search backwardly, right? Now let's say that you want to search a word and replace it with something. For that we can write Ctrl and backward slash. All right. So it will ask me the word. Okay. Now if you want to search the previously searched word, then you can use the upward arrow key. So I can write you can press upward key, so this will be shown. Okay, by default, if you see here, it takes the last searched item. Okay, if I want to go more back, then you can again press it, right? So in this case, I will search for, let's say, is, and now I want to replace with R. Okay, so it will ask me one by one whether you want to replace it or not, and we can also specify whether to change all instances at once. So I'll press enter. Now it is asking me that whether I want to change this instance or not. So either I can press the A button and then it will change every instance, or I can, for currently this instance, I can use Y button. Okay, so for this I'm using Y. Okay, again Y, right? And then let's say I want to change every other instance, so I'll press A, right? So here it is changed and here it is changed. Okay, you might ask that here I want to, it is not a particular is, this word was the this. For that you should search like space and then is. Okay, for example, now space and are. In that case, let's say I want to search with li. In that case, if you see, now this is not a match case. Okay, so we are searching space are. Okay, right? So let's say I again want to change all instances, so I will press A. Okay, so everything wherever it was written space are, it is replaced with the li. Okay, so space has been also terminated, so I should have used space li, right? So this is about replacing the characters. So I'll exit it for now, Control X, and then yes, save and press enter, right? Now let's talk about the copy and paste within the file. So I'll again open the file, practice, and now let's say I want to cut this line. For that I can press Control K. Okay, so this will cut our line, right? If I want to paste it, then I can use Control U, right? So this line will be pasted here. If I again want to paste it, then I can paste it with Control U. Now let's say I want to copy this line instead of cut. For that I can use Alt 6. Okay, or we can say Alt plus ZOR. So this line will be copied, and to paste we can again use Control U. Okay, let's say I am again pasting it like that. Okay, now let's say that you want to copy or cut a particular segment of lines, okay, or particular words. For that what you can do, you can press Control 6 or Control ZOR, we can say, to mark a set. Okay, the mark has been set now. Then while pressing the Control key, and you can use the arrows key. Okay, you can use the arrows key to select particular area, right? Now you can press Control K to cut this segment, or you can press Alt plus 6 to copy it. So I'm pressing Control K to cut it, so the text had been cut. Now if I want to again paste it, then I will use Control U. Okay, so this is how we can select the particular amount of data or words. Okay, so like that we can use the nano command. Alright, one more thing is that if you want to use your mouse to copy, then you have to select the area. After that you will press Control Shift C. Okay, so this will be copied, and if you want to cut, then Control Shift X. Alright, so this is copied, and if I want to paste it, then I will write Control Shift V. Alright, so this is now paste here. Okay, so let me just save it with Control O and then close it with Control X. Okay, now during searching in Nano, if you want to use the regular expression, then you have to change some settings. Okay, so I will go first of all to the root directory. Inside it we have various subdirectories, and I'll go to the inside etc directory. Okay, now etc directory has the configuration files of every commands, every programs present in the system. Okay, so inside this etc we have the configurations file, right? And if you see here, there are lots of subdirectories and files present. Now basically we have to open the file name as the nano rc. Okay, and I am opening this file using the nano command line text editor. Okay, so I'll enter it. Then this is the configuration file, but it is saying that the file is unwritable because we have to open this file as a root. So I'll exit it and then open it as a root. Okay, so sudo nano rc, right? Then I'll write the password. Now I can write it. Okay, so we have to search for rege. Okay, then you will see here this line is commented. All right, so you have to uncomment it like this. Okay, then save it, Control O, and that all. Okay, so now again I'll go to my home directory and inside documents and then open the practice. Okay, let's say this one is the file. Right, now if you want to use the regex, then you can use the regex basically. Okay, so quickly I had made a regex expression here. This will search for the words whose length is at least 4. Okay, so I'll press enter. Now if you see, its length is more than 4, its length is more than 4, right? More than 4, 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 more than 4. It will currently I am pressing Alt W, okay, to move further in this way. Right, now after that it is not going to now, right? If you want to go back, you can press Alt Q, okay, like this. All right, so let me just close it again with Control X. Okay, now another thing is that if you want to copy something from the command line or terminal, then you can use the Control Shift C. Okay, and if you want to paste, then you can write Control Shift V. All right, so similar to that, if I am copying something from another file, let's say there is a file and I am copying it, let's say backward. All right, this is the graphical text editor, so I can press here Control C to copy. But now if I want to paste here, then I have to use Control Shift V. Okay, so remember that inside the terminal you have to use Control Shift C to copy and Control Shift V to paste. One last thing is that if the file does not present, let's say here, if the file does not present, then it will create the file. Okay, so if I write nano fi, let's see, first of all, if we see here fi does not present, then if I do nano fi and then Control O and press enter and Control X, now you will see the file is created. Okay, so in case if file does not present, then it will create a new file. Okay, so let's revise everything we had studied. First of all, nano file to create file or to open the file with nano command line text editor, then -L option for the line numbers also, then here are various some other option. Okay, now you can take a screenshot for future reference, and remember that whenever you are stuck, just have a Google search. Okay, you will get your solution about the nano command line text editor there. Okay, so that's all for today guys. I hope you like the video. If you have any doubt, please comment it down. Thanks for watching and I have to see you in the next video.